to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Beavers will put total leather and will get started. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aztecs offense takes the field to start this game off. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The sure hands, it's Combs. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And the Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Napier. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Let's take just a second here and look big picture for Oregon State. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team. And they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Garcia to pass. Right on target this time. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Beavers have this offense rolling. Gonna run it. It's Matthews. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, he leads it with the back. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And the Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Let's go, let's go. They'll go with a direct snap. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. A design run for the quarterback. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on third? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner is going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's 4. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. Makes the catch down the right side. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move, it's raining. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down. They feed him again. Breaks the tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Aztecs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback will keep it. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Garcia wants to throw. Got it set up on the outside. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Beavers are flying down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played 1 period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Direct snap. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Beavers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon State!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. It has been a rather rough ride for this sophomore behind center. There's been next to 0 execution. Lost one deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside. Possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Aztecs. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be
breaks into the open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll ride the hot hand. first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Matthews. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The hand to the running back. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Snap it to the back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
The Beavers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try to pop the draw. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
They'll go with a direct snap. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now up by 7 points here in the... Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to get outside. Creates a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Brooks. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Fox. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They didn't get a whole lot of yardage there, but the big fullback slammed his way and got what he could.
Listen, that's what you're supposed to do, catch the football. I'm not expecting that guy to catch the ball and make big plays after he catches it, but catch it, give me some positive yards, mission accomplished.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Oregon State.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On fourth down, looking to pass. Fires one high and deep. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. The Aztecs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The Beavers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Shows him the stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Give to the back.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He goes down after the short return, but what? single running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Garcia to pass. They're setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Beavers moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking for a crease. It's Ellison. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. To the ground with the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Beavers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hatcher. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Touchdown, Beaver! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Combs. Still running at the 40. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Finds a little space. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play. You might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Running into the open space. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fourth down coming up.
The Beavers looking to convert on 4th down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Beavers are on the move. Garcia wants to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Durant. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the 1st down.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
Set to kick this one away.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially...
There he goes. Past the 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
On the run, it's Robinson.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on up.
He caught it! He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the...
Touchdown, Oregon State! And the route is on. They've now... Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. He's got it. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Gives it on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the W.
That's caught. It's Durant. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Garcia to pass. Makes the pass. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. The short hands, it's Robinson. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. One more play to pad the stats. Making side adjustments here. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown